Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ty here. In today's video, we're going to be doing another episode of Up Until the End, and hopefully this should be the last one. If it's not, then I'll finish it up in the next one, and then that should be it. But I'm pretty sure we're close to the end, and I might do one last playthrough because if you guys remember last episode, I accidentally killed Amanda because the guy had another gun. So, yeah. But anyway, let's get on to the game. So, it's already asked you this, but can you go talk to this woman and ask her to buy a ticket? I think it'll be easier since you're a child. Are you sure? Alright, I'll tell her that it's for my parents and myself. Yes, please. That gives her the money, then Erica heads towards the woman Matt was talking about. She seems shocked. Do you think she'll be alright? After a few seconds, Matt answers you. She lost her parents and a person she grew very attached to in a very short time. Anyone would be shocked in her place. Yeah, that is true. She's got a point. You can only nod at what he says. After a while, Erica comes back with a ticket in her hand. Here, the woman was very kind. Perfect, thanks. She gently strokes her head. You look at the boat that you're gonna take. How are we gonna get in? You can't simply walk in with the other passengers. Yup, we can't do that. They would ask for identity papers. Maybe there's another door? Possibly. Let's take a walk around the boat and look for an entry. You do as he says. You reach the other side of the boat. There's nobody on this side of the platoon. There is a door here. She points at it with her fingers. The door seems to be hard to reach because there is a gap of maybe 2 or 3 meters between the platoon and the door. And the door is higher, at maybe the same 4 meters from the ground. How are we gonna reach it? We'll have to climb with these ropes here. He points towards it with his chin. You think it'll be okay if the door is locked? He simply shrugs. I don't have any other ideas. We're lucky that it's nighttime now. There are less chances that somebody sees us. How am I gonna climb? I'm gonna carry you. Reassured, Erica nods her head. Matt looks at you. I'll go first, then I'll help you climb from there. Okay. Here the backpack full man is taking Erica on his back. Come here. The girl nods her head and puts her little arms around Matt's neck while he puts her on his back. Okay, I'm going. Takes a run up and jumps forward. Arms ahead of him to catch the rope. He manages to catch it easily. Erica is still firmly hanging onto him, but her eyes are closed out of fear. I'll climb and check if the door is open. Wait here. He climbs up quite fast. You have a hard time seeing him this far in the dark. Once he reaches the door, he puts his hand on the handle. Yeah, it's open. He opens the door and Erica climbs down his back. He climbs down to reach the bottom of the rope. Your turn, Izzy. You step back to take a run up. You can do this, come on. You keep your eyes straight forward, you're determined. Go. His voice reastonishing in your head as a start signal and your muscles start moving by themselves. You run and jump as high and as far as you can. Your hand barely touches the rope, but you manage to catch it somehow. You're hanging onto the rope with one hand and trying to pull up. Try to use your legs and not pull too much with your arms. You try to listen to him, but the backpack's weight makes it more difficult and your hand is already hurting him. Your injury on your shoulder makes a groan escape from your lips. You hope that you're not gonna let go. Matt's hand catches yours just before you let go of the rope and pulls you up with his strength. Here we go. Thanks to him, you managed to catch the rope and hang onto it. Let's climb up. He starts climbing and you follow him. Your hands are slowly burning because of the effort. Finally, Matt reaches the top and gets to the door. You follow just after him. You arrive in what seems to be the sailors' quarters of the boat. The decor is simple and beige. There's some decorations hanging on the walls. Seems like we made it. He smiles at Eric, who forces a smile to answer him. Let's hurry up. You walk through the corridor for a while. Then you stop in the front of a map to find where other cabins are located. Once you know where the place is, you quickly take the stairs up. There are a lot of people searching for the cabins here. You're usually able to blend in and walk through the four corridors ahead of you. What is the number of the cabin? 104. Okay, still a little ahead. After a few minutes, you reach the door with the number 104. You stop in front of it and look at each other, relieved and exhausted. Let's go in. He puts his hand on the handle and opens the door. The room is rather dark since the two bedside lamps are lit. The cabin is pretty ordinary. One bed for one person is in the middle of the room. There is a bedside table next to the bed. Against the left wall is a desk with a chair. The bathroom's door is open. It doesn't seem to be big, but there's a shower, a sink, and a toilet. The bedroom is all wood-like, maybe cherry wood. It gives a vintage and warm feeling to the room. If I'm not wrong, the voyage should take 3 to 4 days. Yeah, it'll allow us to rest. You smile a little at this idea. See Erica lowering her head. You know that the image of Amanda is probably in her head still. Let's get some rest now. You feel your tiredness overwhelm you as you see the comfortable mattress. I'll take the chair, you two take the bed. Okay, I guess. Thanks. He walks towards the chair and collapses heavily into it. It's already been 2 days that you've been on the boat. You should be fully enjoying escaping her for sure, but without Amanda, it wasn't the same. Erica seems to be a little better, but you read the sadness in her eyes. You can tell that she tries to see him right for you and Matt. It's the afternoon. You're reading a book that was on the shelf in the cabin. Erica's beside you and Matt is sitting at the desk reading too. I'm a little bored. I'm gonna go on the deck. Okay, take the cabin's key and come here if you have any problems. We'll meet you there before the buffet closes. What time does it close again? Around 10 p.m. I think. Matt and yourself look at the door closing and stuff behind the girl. You're alone now, for the first time since you've got on the boat. Your eyes drift towards Matt. You jump a little when you realize that he's looking at you. Oh god, it's gonna be spicy again, isn't it? Oh god, this is not really the time to be like, okay, this whole mood is not really the best time since your friend literally just died. But okay. He blushes and abruptly turns his head towards the ceiling. Your own eyes look at the ceiling too. You don't really know what to do. When you look down, your eyes meet again. I'm going to take a shower. Quickly gets up and disappears into the bathroom. Is it you or is he a little flustered? You discover new faces of his personality every day. The sound of the water running calms you as you continue reading your book. After a while, a man opens the door of the bathroom. The shower is free if you want it. You nod your head and get up. You walk beside him and walk into the bathroom. With the door closed, you undress yourself and jump into the shower. The water starts running and you sigh in ease. You're a little calmer now that you're in the water. You start thinking about the situation with Matt. Your mind drifts away. You look You think of the kiss that you shared. You probably talk about it soon. What will Matt say, and what will you want to say? You move your head from left to right and stop thinking about it. You just want to enjoy the shower. You finish washing your body and hair, then step out of the shower. You dry yourself with a towel and dress yourself. You step outside the bathroom and find Matt laying down on the bed. His hair is free and still wet. He hasn't had the time to dry while you were in the shower. His breathing is steady and his eyes are closed. He doesn't make a single movement. He's probably asleep. You turn off the lights and then you walk in silence until you reach the bed. Matt has one arm spread across the bed. There is not a lot of free space for you. But you manage. You don't really want to rest in the chair while there is a little space on the bed. You bend yourself over and place one knee and your hand on the bed. On the bed, on all fours, you take Matt's arm and move it on his stomach. He doesn't wake up. Your face is not far from his position. You can't help but look at him for a moment. A lot of wet hair slides from your shoulders and touches his cheek. His eyelids open at once and you feel him gaze straight at you through the darkness. Your brain seems to stop working and time seems to be frozen. Your eyes are just locked into his and you can't move or look elsewhere. Still looking at you, Willie raises his chest. Neither of you say anything. You both holding your breath. You don't even dare to blink. Oh God, okay. Well, it's... Okay, fine, I'll do it, but I really think this is not time to be romantic. You slowly start to lean forward. Matt stops moving. Your breath is a few millimeters away from his. Your eyes are still dividing into his. Oh God. Well, okay, don't tell me that there's... Okay. When you finally feel your lips touch his, you slowly close your eyes. The motion is very slow, even shy. Slowly part and open your eyes after this first contact. Matt raises his hand, trembling slightly. Then he directly runs his hand through your hair. The gesture is tender and makes you close your eyes. His hand slowly puts some strength behind your head and brings you closer to him. His lips meet yours again, less shyly than before. You put your hand at each side of his face on the mattress to have a better support on the bed. His lips play with yours, teasing once your lower lip and once your upper lip. He occasionally breaks the contact to breathe in deeply and come back to your lips. You feel his tongue seeking an opening between your lips. You open them without realizing it. Your tongues intertwine with each other in a dangerous and ardent dance. Nice description, game. Nice description. You end up separating from each other when you are out of breath. You can see him a glimpse of Matt's eyes. It's lascivious, almost stale. What? If you don't stop now, you think you know what... Thanks for that description, game. Oh my God. Fine, I'll keep going, I guess, because... You lean in again and kiss him with more strength than before. The hand in your hair grips tighter and pulls you closer against him. The wet hair falls around your both face. You shiver, feeling the cold water droplets sliding down your shoulders. Your tongues are still intertwining with each other as you're starting to lose control when you feel the heat rising from your lower abdomen. Matt surprises you by nibbling your lower lip. You can't stop yourself from moaning. Nice description! Oh my... Okay. You immediately feel your cheeks burning when you hear your own voice. It doesn't seem to have the same impact on Matt. On the contrary, it seems to spur him on even more. He puts his hand on your waist and in a quick and soft motion twists around and presses your body on yours. His lips find yours again and shivers of pleasure run down your spine. You put your arms around his neck to pull him closer to him. His hand, which was stroking your hips through the dress fabric, slides down into your thigh. You grip his waist with your legs and push his chest with one hand. Okay, just from that description, I think you know what's gonna happen. So, this video might be demonetized. You take the bottom of his shirt and pull it over his head. I hope there's no, nudity, because if there is, I might have to censor it. Throw the shirt into the ground and start to kiss him again, while his hand is riding up along your inner thigh. Wait, where the hell is Erica at? She's been she's at the upper deck, or whatever, but still. His lips explore your neck as his hand peels you from your dress. Wait, unless she did that on purpose. I don't know. The long night passes as you give yourself over to him and he sees himself over to you. Your eyelids slowly open. Seems like you fell asleep. You turn your eyes towards the clock. You slept for a while. Soon it will be time to go and meet with Erica. You sigh and snuggle in Matt's arms. Dang, he be jacked! He be hitting the gym, bro! He be hitting the gym! Oh my god. Your head is... Your head is on the space between his chest and shoulder. His arms are embracing you by your waist. He seems to be peacefully sleeping. You slowly run your fingers through his hair. He moans and puts you closer to him. It'll be time to get up soon. We still need to meet up with Erica. I don't want to move. I feel good here. He kisses your forehead and closes his eyes. You smile. I feel the same, but we can't leave Erica alone. Yeah, wait. I don't think the game mentioned how old she is. But I would imagine she's about 7 or 8. Erica? 7 or 8, I guess? That's my estimate in her age. He pulls you closer to him one more time. He doesn't seem to want to let you go. You smile again. You could get used to this kind of thing. You lean in and softly kiss him. I'll go dress first. You slowly get up, trying as best as you can to dismantle Matt's arms which are hanging on you. You walk in the room searching for your clothes. There must be somewhere this way. Found it. You bend yourself over to pick it up and turn yourself towards Matt, about to tell him to get up. No words come through your mouth as you see him looking straight at you. You were expecting to see him still sleeping. Matt raises his torso from the mattress, which reveals his bare chest and abs. Nice description! I feel like I'm saying that a lot. He extends his hand to catch your wrist and pull you towards him. You kiss you right after you fall onto him. That's actually a cool view. I like that. That's cool. After some delay, you finally arrive on the deck. Erica is there looking out at the horizon. She turns her head towards you when she hears your footsteps. She seems to notice something in your eyes, or maybe Matt's, and that brings a little smile to her sad face. Are you okay? The sea is beautiful. I'm sure Amanda would have liked it. Slowly move to her side. I'm sure of it too. Okay, God, I still feel bad for last episode. This afternoon, you're all relaxing on the deck. Only Erica is up, drawing. Sitting on a deck chair, you let your mind drift away. But after a while, you can't help but to think about what the man from the criminal organization said. In the poems of the book, there's a code. What kind of code? You look at Matt and hesitate for a moment to ask him. In the end, you can't restrain yourself from talking about it. I'm sorry for bringing this up, but I was thinking about what that man said about the code. You want to know what it means? He nodded at him. I can't help but wonder what kind of code it is. It's because of this that all this happened, so Matt said so. Let's try to find out. How? Tell me the poem again, and we'll try to figure this out, the two of us. I read it down. Unreal is the flying pony. Rare when it glides across the sky sea. Gracefully it walks on the rainbow. Pretty, at ease with flying flow. Each time it starts the winding ascent. Great in their previous advent. These footsteps are even magical. Ground with flakes, very typical. This is the last one of its kin. No, this is not its sin. It's a lonely destiny. It's sad to see such a tragedy. I frown as you try to remember the rest. Until something happens on clear sunny days. 6 times a kind little girl prays for the animal's salvation, giving into information. Each time arises a new companion. 6 ponies are now in the sky. What was after that part again? Currently bidding their goodbye. On a new road with a cute pink tie. You stare at the sentences on the sheet of paper for a moment. You don't understand where the code is. Well, wait a minute. It did mention... Well, it mentioned the number 6 twice. Unless I'm missing another number, but I'm pretty sure... Matt leans over a little to see what's on the sheet of paper. I don't think so. It would have had only numbers or letters if it was that. For a moment, Matt lets out a sigh of frustration. I can't think of anything that works with this poem, and if that means anything. I don't understand. I'm lost too. You drop your shoulder and think that you have to give up on this. Sorry. You move your head from left to right. It's nothing. Well, you could have just asked Erica. I don't know. The next few days fly by. This is the big day. The sun has been up for a few hours and the sky is clear. The boat is docking while you're on the deck admiring the landscape in front of you. Once the boat is coasted, you get down. Matt immediately goes to see a map to locate yourself. If we refer to what Amanda said, we should reach her relative's house in 3 hours. We'll have to tell them. Oh, no. Wait. I thought they were going some... Oh, wait, never mind. They are. Oh, no. Okay, I have goosebumps, and I feel even more bad because I gotta tell her relatives that she's dead. Your eyes meet Matt's. He lowers his gaze. This is not gonna be easy. I can tell you that. I know. I hope they will accept to help us. What if they refuse? If Amanda said that they would help us, then we have to trust them. You're right. Let's not worry about it. You notice Erica looking intently at one point on the map. What are you looking at? Oh, it's nothing. I looked at the point she was looking at. The one to stop by the beach. On her way. I don't know. Now looks at you. You read his eyes that he thinks you should go. Let's take a break when we reach the beach. You walk for an hour and a half before reaching the beach. You think you have never seen a beach with sand as white before, nor a sea so blue. Erica looks straight at the water. You think you see her eyes burn with tears before she wipes her eyes. I'll go into the water. She walks towards the water without waiting for your answer. Well, we didn't have any swimsuits. You look at Matt. She's thinking of Amanda. I'm sure she wanted to come here with her. He nods. He looks at her. Let's go with him. Screw it! You only live once, so YOLO! Let's go. You start walking alongside Matt towards the water. The sea isn't cold. It's even almost warm. It feels good to feel the water running along your body. You swim for a while, diving in and out of the water. It surprises you how much it's making you happy. Erica's swimming not far from you, but doesn't really say with you either. She seems to need some time. Hey, Matt swims until he's near you. I have to tell you something. You look at him. There's a serious look on his face. We don't know what will happen next. I don't know what I'll do or what you'll do or Erica. Takes a break and runs his hand through his hair. I I just want to say it now because I don't know if I'll be able to tell you later. You can't help but begin to feel your heart beating a little faster. I think I fell for you. Well, okay. Well, judging, it was kind of it was kind of obvious because Izzy, my main character, fell for him, and then they kissed, and then they did it again. So I think it was kind of obvious. He's blushing, but he's not looking straight at me. I love you too. You smile at him. Really? He seems surprised. Why would I say it otherwise? He blushes and looks to the side. True. He looks at you from the corner of his eye and smiles. Erica comes near you. Let's enjoy this a few minutes longer. Then we'll have to go. Okay. A few seconds pass in silence. You know what? You can see the sky through the water. It's like the whole world is yours. I saw it in a movie. I think it's appropriate right now. He takes a breath until they exhale, and he lets himself dive into the water face towards the sky. You look at Erica. She slowly smiles at you before diving into the water. Once you're in the water, you dive in too. The water submerges you entirely. You have to move your arms a little to dive deeper. You stop moving and slowly open your eyelids. It hurts a little at first, but you quickly get used to it. You look at the sky and think about what Matt said. If you look at the sky through the water, the whole world seems to be yours. You think you understand what he means. After all, you've been through now that you're here in this place. You would have liked for Amanda to do this. After, after getting dry on the beach, you arrive at Amanda's relatives. Oh god. Now this is the part where I'm gonna freak out because oh god, I gotta oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh god, I have goosebumps because I'm nervous for what's gonna happen. Like she said, they welcome me with open arms. One page of your life is turning and you're about to write a new chapter. You're spending the day at the sea. It's been a few days that you arrived at Amanda's relative's house. Today is the day you have to make the choice about what to do next. You look at your companions. Strong bonds have been forged during this journey. Matt said if nothing holds him back here, he will try to find a way to go back and find proof of your innocence. But he also said that if no one takes care of Erica, he's gonna stay with her. Hey, well that's good. Because what happened? Because Amanda was the closest thing to a parent she ever had. Well, I guess she would be a stepmom. Amanda would be because her real parents died. So you can start a new life here, away from danger. Or you could try to come back and find proof of your innocence. You know that if you try to come back, you can't bring Erica with you. It's too dangerous. Oh God, come on. Okay, well I'm gonna have to save because yeah, I'm gonna have to save because I might have to come back to this point. So you want to start a new life here? You want to? Okay, so for this, I want to do the new life. Oh, okay. So we can do it with Matt, Erica, or with both, or alone. I mean, they've been together. They've been together since the beginning, so it would only seem right to be with them. So you have to ask them. Only thing about asking him makes you silly blush. But here you go. Can I stay with you? He looks at you for a moment, then a smirk grows on his lips. I don't know. What should I do? You pout as it's teasing. I'm joking, I'm joking. Of course I want you to. I want to stay with you. He pulls you into a hug while speaking. You look at him in your eyes and gesture towards Erica with a small movement of your head. Pat nods immediately. You turn yourself towards the girl. You want to stay with us? Erica's eyes grow wide in surprise. Really? We wouldn't ask if it wasn't true. He smiles warmly at the little girl. What do you say? Yeah, let's go. Oh, that's wholesome. That's a wholesome moment right there. She smiles wildly and jumps into Matt's arms. Yeah, I want to stay with you. A few moments later, you think you were forgetting something. You turn around in the hallway, thinking of what it might be. Your eyes fall on the leash lying on the table. Right. You walk towards it and then take it in your hand. You look at the clock in front of you. You're gonna be late. You hear sounds of rustling from the bathroom in reaction to your voice. We're almost finished. You wait a few more seconds and finally losing patience, you walk towards the bathroom. What's taking you so long? You open the door and two pairs of eyeballs fall on you. Oh, they be looking good. Matt and Erica both have a toothbrush in their mouths. Matt just refused, stating only 2 more seconds or a minute with his fingers. You pass your hand through Erica's hair, sighing while talking to Matt. Your bad habits are influencing her. Matt spits the toothpaste into the sink and rinses his mouth. As he finishes, he turns himself towards you. I don't see, I don't see what you're talking about. He teases you and plants a kiss on your forehead. Erica finishes brushing her teeth and starts talking enthusiastically. I can't wait to be there. Well, you'd better hurry if you want to have the time to see them and make our choice. You hear Matt's voice from the hallway. What are you doing? I'm waiting for you. You walk towards him while laughing, giving him a little punch to the shoulder. Alright, let's go. Erica opens the door and runs towards the car. You all get into the car and Matt starts the vehicle. While listening to a low hum of the engine, you think of what has happened the past few months. You decide what the others that you had to commemorate Amanda's memory properly. And if you can't go to your grave, you want the decision to go to the ocean instead. Each time you think about it, you feel a sharp pain in your chest. Oh, that's a wholesome. Oh no, that oh that's a wholesome image there. You look to your side. Erica's holding both yours and Matt's hands. You feel her little fingers tightening her grip around you. You look at Matt, who is looking at her with kindness in his eyes. The little girl has a flower in her hand, a white rose. Matt and yourself are holding a handful of rose petals. Your rose is already floating on the water. She takes a deep breath and while letting go of your hands, then she walks slowly towards the water. You follow her with Matt and stop behind her. You notice a few tears running down her cheeks. You feel your own eyes become teary as you go near her and place your hand on her shoulder. She lifts her head to look at you. Izzy, slowly smile at her while wiping the tears from her cheeks. Go ahead. She nods and looks at the horizon. Amanda, I miss you. I'll always remember you. Thank you for taking care of me. She lowers her head. You don't hear anything, but you can see your little shoulders shaking from her crying. I love you. Oh, that's wholesome. Oh. She slowly bends herself over and puts the rose on the water. She makes a step backwards, then takes her hand again. Matt comes near and puts a hand on her shoulder while putting his other hand around her waist. You release the petals that were in your hand. Some gently fall on the water while the rest fly away with the wind. Stay there until the flowers slowly drift far away. You don't ever hear anything from the man that were after you. It seems like you managed to escape them. You stayed a while with the man and his relatives. Matt soon found a job as a book editor again, like he did before all this happened. You started to save up money while you searched for a job yourself. You ended up finding one as a sailor at a bookstore. Finally, you found a lovely flat to move in, close to Erica's new school. This is the beginning of a new life, with his family that you love. Damn, that sentence right there was wholesome. Damn, that struck me, guys. A car stops and takes you out of your thoughts. You get out and follow Erica, who's already at the gate of the dog shelter. Oh, they're getting a dog? Nice. Ready to make a dog happy? Touched you while taking your hand. More than ready. Nice to getting a dog. Smile at him and kiss him on the lips. Aw, little the doggy. Aw. A little doggy. Good and one. Family forever in our hearts. And that's where it ends. That's one of the endings. Nice. Okay, guys. Well, let's. Nice. If you like the game, okay. Cool. I got one of the good endings. Nice. Okay. Well, looks like I did finish the game in this episode. Well, I guess I'll have to make 2 more videos on this, and then I will call it there. Dang. So that was one of the endings. Wow. Okay. Well. Nice. Wow. That was a good game. Dang. Okay, guys. Well, if you enjoyed this little series that I did, well, the playthrough, then make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a single video, and comment down below, because dang, there were some wholesome moments, there were spicy moments, there were sad moments. Dang. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.